introduction, and thanks for having me here at this event. This is exciting to be part of your celebration as 30 years of fine Rotary work within Golden, and I'm really excited that the leader in me is coming to your town. So as Greg mentioned, my name is Brian Koenig. I'm from Chilliwack, BC, and I'm the client partner. My role is client partner for Franklin Covey Education. Franklin Covey is a global consulting company that specializes in leadership development and coaching, where a coaching direction and shift in human behavior is needed. And the leader in me is a model of taking Dr. Stephen Covey's work, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, into the culture of schools. Just to share a little bit of where that began, then I want to turn it over to Sean Covey to share with you the roots of the Leader in Me initiative. The Leader in Me is more than a program. It's more than a process. It's a philosophy of how school should be. It's where students have a voice and a choice. And the role of the teacher in a Leader in Me culture is to look for that uniqueness, that belief that there's giftedness in every child, and to help and nurture that, to uncover that, and to give that child a role and a leadership place within their classroom, within their school, so that they're taking on the leadership mindset of a leader, and that becomes their identity. And this has been a growing movement globally. In 2008, there were 20 schools engaged in the Leader in Me movement. There are now 2,000 schools globally that are Leader in Me schools. That is truly a network of high-performing schools of educators and communities that want to invest in their children to become 21st century citizens, that we truly are committed to developing the leaders of tomorrow and giving them those skills that go beyond the academics, which are important, but giving them those skills of knowing their own strengths and knowing that they may have a voice and that they can express that and believe in themselves in ways that they may never have thought possible. So, that said, I want to just share briefly the history of the beginnings of the Leader in Me movement, where it all began, and then turn it over to Sean Covey. Where it all began was with a principal in Raleigh, North Carolina. So this was very much an organic story, where it began with one principal who was facing immense challenges in her school. The school's name is A.B. Combs Elementary. That was 14 years ago. The principal had taken over the school. It had 350 kids with capacity for 800. It was a struggling school. It was a turnaround case. The principal at that time had gone to a seminar actually led by Sean Covey's father, Dr. Stephen Covey, who sadly passed away in 2012. But Dr. Stephen Covey was leading a seminar in Washington, D.C. at that time, and the principal, Muriel Summers, went there for her professional development. She was sitting in the front row, soaking this all in, and as she was listening to Dr. Covey speak about the 7 habits, she thought, why do we wait until we're adults to learn this? This is so rich. This is so impactful. Why do we wait till we're adults to learn how to be highly effective? This is a topic that we should be teaching kids when they're young. And she was kind of thinking and pondering on this. And about a month later, the assistant superintendent came to her and said, Muriel, this is the situation in your school. Your magnet program isn't really drawing any new kids in. Unless you do something, change this, your school's going to end up being closed. And that was the ultimatum she was given, and kind of good luck with that. So she was struggling and began a process of brainstorming with her community of what do we need to change this and move this direction. We care about our kids, we care about our school. And she rallied all the stakeholders in the community, business leaders, parents, community groups. What is our ideal school? What are the ideal traits that we want to see? And it was always the collaboration, the problem solving, the teamwork, valuing diversity, and being able to work through problems and projects. Those were things that were resonating with people beyond the academic and test scores. So they developed a new mission statement, which is still our mission statement today, to develop leaders one child at a time. And I was at this school in November, and I was just astonished at the culture there as they held a leadership day, which is a day that Leader in Me schools host to share what they're doing, but primarily the intent is to give kids the chance to shine and show the capacity to lead that they've been developing. And the kids rise to this in this astonishing ways. And it's really exciting to see, and I've seen it over and over and over again. So it's wonderful that your community is engaging in this direction. It will have impact on the children of Golden and for the future. And Thank you for being here, and I'm just going to get Sean on screen and I'll turn it over to Sean Covey. Thank you very much.